This video is designed to explain Tonal Vision's approach to shooting dance performances for videographers who will be working with us. There is no good replacement for a skilled videographer consistently making good decisions. Whenever possible, we have one videographer for each camera with no cameras unattended. The purpose of this training is to give you a big picture view of our shoots and your role in them, so you can make the best decisions possible as you shoot. Before the shoot, take the time to get to know your camera well enough to be comfortable operating it and any peripheral audio equipment under pressure in the dark. If you will be shooting with one of our cameras, we'll try to give it to you a day in advance, and we'll have a video available on how to use it.
In a multi-camera shoot, our videographers need to work as a team. Everyone on the job helps with the setup, sales, and covers for each other if there are problems. The team's job includes setting up cameras and audio equipment, the setup and staffing of the sales table before and after performances and during intermission, gathering B-roll before the performance, and tearing down and packing up the equipment at the end of the performance. Know your camera's role and what the other cameras are shooting so you complement each other. There are two primary camera roles in our shoots. The wide camera is the primary camera to capture the dance performance and choreography. In a one-camera shoot, this is the only camera. This camera often records the primary audio sources. The close-up camera gets views that add spice to the video. Close-up shots of the action and the individual dancers. This camera also acts as a safety in case the wide camera has a problem or misses something.
When deciding where to set up cameras and audio equipment, we are really trying to recreate the best audience experience possible. Choose a camera location that reflects the audience's point of view, because the staging, choreography, and performance is designed for the audience. For the wide camera, we typically choose the center back of the auditorium or theater, as it does not block audience views and gets a central perspective. The balcony is a possibility for this camera, if it's not too high, because that view separates the back dancers so everyone can be seen more easily. If the balcony is too high, however, the view of the dancers' bodies is distorted, so you'll need to use your judgment. We usually locate the close-up camera or cameras to one side so the camera angles have more variety, but not too far to the side. Being too far to the side will make it difficult to avoid shooting unwanted action and lighting showing behind the curtains. It will make the dancers on the opposite side of the stage look far away, and some may be hidden by other dancers. And it will increase the number of times that dancers on the same side of the stage are completely or partially hidden by the curtain. If the close-up camera is too close to the stage, it will be hard to get good close-up shots of the performers near the back of the stage. It is typically best if this camera has a straight-on level view, not too far up or down.
The audio needs to capture excellent music, dancer taps, cheers, and other sounds, and audience response, their clapping and laughter, with the ability to edit out coughs, babies crying, and other distractions. For this reason, we usually put one microphone on or near the stage and another in the audience, as well as getting a board feed or copies of the music. Your choice of manual versus auto iris and manual versus auto focus depends on the circumstances. If your camera has a good spotlight function, you'll find it very helpful during dance performances. Manual white balance, though, is mandatory. Before the performance starts, find an opportunity to white balance all cameras in the same light to minimize the amount of color correction needed during editing. Be in place and ready to start a few minutes early, even if that means closing the sales table early or missing some good B-roll. Some dance companies start very promptly without giving a lot of notice, and capturing the start is very important. As you shoot, remember we are capturing the dance performance, not just good or artistic shots of the dancers. We need unbroken coverage of all the choreography, as well as multiple close-ups of each dancer in each number. Having both of these types of shots will allow the editor to craft a dynamic finished video that both shows the performance of the choreography and highlights the individual dancers. It is the families of the performers who will be purchasing the DVDs you are helping to create, paying for your time and skill. One more thing before we get into the details. We believe that the dancers dance with the whole body. So, except in very limited circumstances, all shots should include the dancer's whole body with breathing space around the outside to allow for extension of arms and legs or sudden leaps. We shoot in HD and deliver standard definition DVDs, so we often zoom in a little during editing. But we can't zoom out in the edit, so if in doubt, be conservative.